Greetings! It's Sabermist once again. Today, I'm going to share the top 5 old-school applications that I personally miss for their utility, character, or just simple nostalgia. I'm a big lover of old technology, and I hope that you have as much fun watching this as I had making it. Yes, I know that Bonzi Buddy is probably a controversial selection because so many people hate it. However, it's just such a cute and quirky part of computing in the 90s that it's difficult not to look back at it fondly, at least for me. The cute purple gorilla loved telling jokes, singing, and reading your email. It is funny, at least in my opinion, that the data collection that Bonzi Buddy performed was considered outrageous and offensive in the 1990s. Yet invasive practices that are arguably even more egregious are commonplace and tolerated now for the sake of convenience. Food for thought. This selection is probably a lot less controversial. I think that most of us who were online in the late 1990s and early 2000s knew and loved MSN Messenger, later called Windows Live Messenger. It was nice to be able to use a messenger that was lightweight and functional. Apps weren't trying to be everything to everyone back then and add every feature under the sun. There was also just something charming about the user interfaces and sounds of the era that isn't matched today. Many of you who are watching may never have heard of Xfire. It was a gaming app that allowed you to communicate and share with other gamers. It tracked how many hours you played games in a manner similar to Steam, and it had many of the communication features that are now present in Discord. It was popular among forum users because there were banners that could be added to your signature to show off your gaming stats. In my opinion, it was a remarkably interesting app that was way ahead of its time and did not get the attention it deserved. Many people who were online in the 1990s remember using Netscape as a browser. While it was later overshadowed by Mozilla, and for good reason, I have many fond memories of browsing the internet using Netscape. And it was definitely the best browser of the time, as proven by the fact that Microsoft had to resort to anti-competitive measures and bundle Internet Explorer with Windows in order to dethrone Netscape as the most widely used browser. Microsoft Chat is an application that few people probably remember. It seemed relatively obscure. It was Microsoft's attempt at creating an IRC client bundled with Windows. I definitely remember that it was included with Windows 98, but it may also have been in Windows 95. It had some very quirky features, like converting an IRC channel into a comic strip, with every user represented as a cartoon character. As a kid, it was fun to explore the different IRC servers that Microsoft chose to include by default and play around with the features. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you found it interesting and fun. I greatly enjoyed creating it. Feel free to leave a comment with your opinions about the applications that I chose to include or any other old-school applications that you remember fondly. Take care.